Do you ever think that you're in the same place and you think that you should be further along? Do you ever think that, why are some people getting so much better and it seems like I'm staying in the same place? So during this audio, I'm going to share different things that you can do and different ways that you can think so you can continuously get better. My name's Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so you can achieve success. And believe it or not, success is here, so you might as well be ready for it. And one of the easiest ways to be ready for success is to continuously get better. So the main way to think about this is, how would you help someone else get better? So if you were to offer suggestions to other people how they could continuously get better, don't you think that you should probably implement those same things as well? So if you're always offering other people advice or ways to get better, or telling them to look up certain information, don't you think that you should be doing that yourself to get better? So if you were to tell someone, or you were to encourage them or give them positive reinforcement, I'm sure if you gave yourself more positive reinforcement, you could continuously get better. A lot of times we're harder on ourselves than other people. So imagine just for one moment, imagine that you had better self-talk, that you, instead of tearing yourself down, that you were acknowledging your strengths, that you were building confidence, that you were encouraging yourself to have a better effort, to have a better attitude. And when someone else does something really well, don't you usually tell them, good job, or tell them, well, why don't you celebrate that? Why don't you reward yourself? So I think another way to continuously get better is to actually enjoy those small victories. Celebrate things that deserve celebration. And it could be something so small. Give yourself small rewards. How many times are you actually acknowledging your efforts and thinking, wow, I did amazing. I'm so glad I was able to not only help myself, but because of what I did, I was able to help others. It seems like we're more likely to give compliments to others. How often, though, do you actually give a compliment to yourself? So it's really important, even with the other things I'm going to share, that you think about it in this way. If you were to do this to somebody else, would it be helpful for them? If you were to tell them this information, would it be helpful for them? And that will help you continuously get better. And that brings us right into the next point, which is to provide constructive feedback. With anything you do, there is no failure. There is only feedback. You really either grow or you learn. So either way, you're getting continuously better. So feedback that you can give, well, instead of being really vague, you can give yourself really clear and actionable steps or suggestions on what you can improve. It would just be like if someone else offered to give you feedback. How would you want them to give feedback to you? You can give yourself feedback in that way. And another way to get continuously better, though, with feedback is you need to seek out someone who's really good at what you want to do and ask them for feedback. Ask how they get feedback themselves. You don't want to just give feedback that's only positive all the time. You also want to give yourself things that you can even stretch yourself to be even better. It's not only about telling yourself what's good or what's bad. It's telling yourself, look, I did this, I enjoyed it. However, if I really want to be a top performer at this, I want to get better at this, then this is where I need to stretch myself a bit. So give yourself things that you can stretch on. Offer yourself solutions to things that you already found out. That's what I'm saying. There's no failure. There's only feedback. So that's another way that you can continuously get better. Give yourself feedback, or find someone who's really good at what you do and get feedback from them, or find out how they get feedback to themselves. Another way to consistently and continuously get better is mentorship and coaching. So if there's a way that you are struggling, or let's say you're struggling in a certain area, what would you do? Or what would you advise someone else to do? You would probably tell them to seek out someone who is really good at what they were doing and learn from them. So you need to find people that can mentor you or that can coach you in certain areas of life so you can create the success that you want. Because if you really want to create your ideal future and get predictable results, then why not learn from someone else who has already gotten those results? You need to understand that these people have lots of knowledge to share. And also, this does take a bit of patience. You have to understand that a lot of people who do offer coaching and who do offer mentoring, it's a process. The thing is you're not going to take as long as they did to achieve success, because they learned many things over the years. They gathered lots of feedback over the years. And so now they're going to be able to sell that to you so you can achieve success in much less time. So it's important that you understand that there's going to be some ups and downs along the way. Success isn't just some linear line that goes wherever you want it to go all the time. With mentoring and coaching, though, it's going to be much more smooth than if you wanted to figure it out all by yourself. Not only that, with mentorship and coaching, you can set achievable and meaningful goals and create a really good plan to reach those goals. And one of the other things is you need to create a supportive environment. This is one thing that many people don't design. They may design an outcome that they want. They may design the money that they want to make. However, your environment, the environment around you, is this really going to support you to get those outcomes, to get those goals? Do you have people around you who are good listeners, good teachers, good mentors, good coaches? Are they supportive of you? Do they listen to your concerns? Do they give you good ideas? Do they help you with your negative emotions and limiting beliefs? Do they support you in any way that they can? Are there people around you that you can collaborate with that will allow you to get success faster and easier? Do you have people around you that are able to solve problems? People who want to grow? Or are you around people who are just sucking all the energy from you? So if you want to continuously get better, you need to have people in your environment that are going to be willing to help you. And that means if they're willing to help you, of course, you need to be willing to help them as well. The more value you give, the more value you're going to receive. And another way to continuously get better is you need to model good behavior. So this means that you're going to take qualities or values or beliefs of people that you really respect, who have what you want. And you're going to notice what they do, how they think, what beliefs they have, what motivates them, how do they get feedback. You're going to understand the strategy that they use to get what they want. And notice how consistent they are. And are they willing to continuously get better as well? And once you find a person like this, you're going to take those good qualities and you're going to install them in yourself. And you're going to have those beliefs. You're going to have those motivations. You're going to have that strategy. Notice how they build relationships, for example. Notice how they think. Notice what beliefs they have about money. Just notice little small things in people's thinking that you want to have, and you can install that in yourself to empower yourself to take your personal power back. Because if you're not responsible for your results, that means you're giving your personal power to someone else. And if you truly want to continuously get better, then you need to take responsibility, because that's where freedom comes from. And the last one that I want to go over right now is you need to be willing to look for opportunities and possibilities. You need to give yourself more choices. If you want to continuously get better, you need to notice things all around you all the time. There's always people to talk to. There's always different choices that you can make, and there's always opportunities and possibilities out there. How curious are you? And how excited are you to take opportunities and possibilities? So if you continuously want to get better, you need to always be looking for opportunities and possibilities, because there's much more for you out there than you think. And if you put your effort in your mind, then you're going to start to notice these opportunities and these possibilities. Things just happen, even when you least expect, because you put the effort in your mind. And when you put the effort in your mind, that means your mind is going to give you what you want 100% of the time. Your mind gives you what you focus on. So if you're focusing on what you want, that's what you're going to get. If you're not focusing on what you want, then that's, of course, not what you're going to get. So focus on what you want and look for opportunities and possibilities. So go ahead and comment below what thing that you plan to implement that'll make it easier for you to continuously improve and get better and get the results that you want, because I'm sure you want to create your ideal future and get predictable results. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the audio and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing lately. It really helps me to keep making videos and audios every single day. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope to see you on the next video or the next audio.